In this video, we'll take a look at the measures of central tendency, that is the mean, median, and mode. Now the measures of central tendency, the mode is defined as the most frequently occurring score or value. The median is the middle score, and the mean is the arithmetic average. We'll take a look at each of these in turn with an example. Let's start with the mode. Mode, once again, is the most frequently occurring score. So if we had the following example where we had 1 1, 3 2s, 2 3s, and 1 4, the score that occurs the most frequently is a 2. There are 3 2s there. So our mode would be equal to 2. Another example with the mode, if we had the following values, 1, 2 2, 3 3 4. Notice here there's two values that each occur twice. 2 occurs twice, and 3 occurs twice. So here we have two modes, which usually is just referred to as being bimodal. And we list the two modes. The modes are 2 and 3. In this last example with the mode, in this data set, we have 1 1, and then we have 2 of each of the following, 2s, 3s, and 4s. Since there's 3 values that each occur twice, which is the most often, we would say here, we don't say trimodal or anything like that, we just say multimodal. So usually when you have 3 or more modes, you'll just use the term multimodal. And the modes here are 2, 3, and 4. Next we'll look at the median. So the median, once again, is the middle value. So if we have the following values, 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5, the middle value here, if we count in, is just the center one here, which is a value of 3. So therefore, in this example, the median is equal to 3. As a second example, suppose we have the values 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Now to find the middle value here, if you count inward, you should see that there's 2 values in the middle. We have a 3 and a 4. So when there are 2 middle values, we want to find the average of those 2 middle values or scores. So here we would take 3 plus 4, divide that by 2, and that gives us 3.5. So in this case, the median is equal to 3.5. And the rule is as follows. For the 2 examples we just looked at, if we have an odd number of values, that's what N stands for, number of values. So if we have an odd number of values, then the median is just the middle score or value. So when we had 5 values in that first example, we just found the middle value, which was 3. When we have an even number of values, the median is equal to the average of the 2 middle scores. So here we saw that the median was equal to the average of 3 and 4, or 3.5. Now it's very important to note that prior to calculating the median, you want to be sure that the numbers are ordered from smallest to largest. If they are not ordered, then what you do not want to do is pick the middle number of a set of unordered numbers, because most likely you'll get the wrong value for the median. Let's go ahead and take a look at an example to see what I mean here. So if we had the values 2, 3, 1, 3, 1, 6, and we just said, oh, there's 6 values here. Here's the 2 middle values, 1 and 3. I'll take the average of those 2 values, which would give me a 2, and I'd say the median was 2. Well, I would be wrong in this case, because the first thing we want to do is order these values. So notice I have 2 1s, or I have 1, 1, 2, 3, 3, 6. So you see that down here where they're reordered. And now I see the 2 middle values are 2 and 3. So taking the average of those 2, we would have a median of 2.5. So always make sure you order the values from lowest to highest. Or, on a technical note, you could order them from highest to lowest. That would be fine as well. But they need to be in order. Okay, finally we'll take a look at the mean. And the mean is equal to the arithmetic average. And you can see a formula here on your screen. This says mu is equal to sum of x over n, where mu is just the population mean. Sum of x just tells us mathematically to take the sum of the variable x, or in other words, add all the values of x together. And n is just the total number of values. So let's go ahead and take a look at an example. Here we have the following example where x is equal to 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. And the mean, once again, says to take the sum of x over n. So the first thing we want to do is just simply add up these values. So we see that here, 1 plus 2 plus 3 plus 4 plus 5. And then we divide by n, which once again is just the total number of values. So we have 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. So there's 5 down here. So when we add these values here, we get 15 over 5, or 3. So in this example, the mean is equal to 3. Okay, that's it for the measures of central tendency. Thanks for watching.